welcome to another episode of A Salt and Buttery. Today I'm going to make some French toast. It's called variously French toast, German toast. I'm sure it's called many other things, okay? But I'm doing a slight variation. Now I will include the list of ingredients for the slight variation that I'm doing, which is to make it with orange juice, and the traditional way of making it with milk. I actually really like the orange juice because then you don't have to add any additional sugar to it, and I really like the combination of flavors with the cinnamon and the vanilla and everything else. So this is a wonderful way to use up slightly stale bread. You can use any type of bread, okay? If you want to, you can get away with doing this with leftover hamburger buns or hot dog buns or whatever, okay? Just kind of something bready. You could probably get away with doing this with donuts if you cut them in half and did it, okay? If you're doing that, I really recommend not adding extra sugar to it, okay? Because you'll have enough sugar from the donut. You can do it, okay? I'm just warning you. Now, we're starting off here. I already have the egg in. I like to use a pie pan because it's nice and shallow and it can get the bread in one piece instead of having to press it down into the egg and stuff, okay? So I have the egg already beaten. I'm adding the orange juice. Okay, now I'm adding a little bit of salt. I know that seems counterintuitive, but it adds another depth of flavor to this, okay? And then I just use a fork and stir it around. Now I'm adding a little bit of sugar. You can either use a liquid sugar, you can use, a liquid vanilla, you can use a vanilla bean paste, you can use vanilla powder, okay? Now I'm going to just do a pinch, just a little shake of cinnamon. Okay, come on. See, just a little bit, okay? Now we want to twirl that around to get the cinnamon around so that when I dip in the pieces of egg, they'll come out with a little bit of cinnamon on them. Now, taking my first piece of bread. Now, you can continue to use the fork. You can use tongs, whatever. I don't leave my bread in for a long time because I find that makes it get too wet and it has a slight tendency to try to fall apart then. Now, here we have the bread in the pan, which I've already heated up. We heat it up just like we do for pancakes, okay? This is a simple recipe, but it tastes really, really good. And with the addition of the orange juice, I really like the combination of flavors on this. Now, because I'm using a non-stick, I have to use a Teflon spatula. But it means I don't have to use oil in this, which helps keep it from being greasy. Now for serving this, you can serve it with butter. You can serve it with, I like to do butter and powdered sugar because I have a horrible sweet tooth. I do. It's horrible. I know it. But you can serve it with syrup. You can serve it plain because it's got some good flavor on its own right now. Honey, peanut butter, jam, whatever you want. If it tastes good, go for it. Okay. Now, here we go. And if you want to get really fancy, what you do is you make your French toast or your German toast here. Okay. And you can make it into a sandwich with fried or scrambled egg and some bacon and some cheese and make a wonderful breakfast sandwich. But today we're just doing really simple French toast. And here we have some finished French toast and I am gonna go eat it. Yeah. So go ahead, give this a try. It is really simple. Okay, you don't have to buy the frozen stuff unless that is what you prefer. If you want to vary this recipe, go for it. If you come up with something really, really good, let me know. I would love to hear about it. So once again, this was a salt and buttery with intent to satisfy. And let's have some fun with some French toast. Thank you. Enjoy.